Hello. Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so this is the thing that I was telling you that I just started like 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen those reels where people make like snack boxes for the movies and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I made one because I'm about to go on a flight on Friday back
Okay.
home to go visit my family, and I made one for my flight.
Yeah.
I think this is the most genius thing I've ever done.
There was someone on like my last flight that had it. Is it one of the like the toolbox snack boxes
I'm
things?
gonna show you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Show and
show
tell
you.
time.
I'm so
Um
excited.
no, someone had it on my last flight and I was like so jealous the entire time.
Like this has got to be an older person thing. Like it literally has to be because like look at this.
Oh, it looks
It
nice.
literally like there's so now that I'm holding it sideways, of course everything's gonna fall out. But like I put so much stuff. There's like literally like trail mix under here. I have Oreos, like s'mores Oreos, graham crackers here, white
Brilliant.
cheddar. I found these white cheddar Pringle puffs. That's what that is. Okay. Cheez-Its,
Amazing.
Cliff bars because I'm fancy. And then I have beef jerky. You can't even see it, but
Nice.
because I always want, like, I literally always buy these things at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this time I'm gonna pre-buy. I'm gonna put it all together. And
Yeah,
I
because it's like a
randomly,
quarter of the price.
oh, 100%. I think all of this cost the price of like freaking one bag at the airport.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like
So
every time I buy snacks at the airport, and I always do because I always forget to like pack something.
yeah,
But every time I buy snacks at the airport, it's like
why did I spend
$8 for
$1,000?
a thing of Sour Patch Kids that would normally
And I'm
cost
like,
$2.
what the hell? Yeah, so I'm gonna try it this time, and I'm bringing a water bottle that I can fill up. Whoa, who is she? So I randomly went to TJ Maxx to see if they had one of these. I was like, if they have one of these, it's a sign.
Mm-hmm.
They do, and it fits in my carry-on
Nice.
perfectly.
Nice. I love that.
Anyway, that's what I
I may
did.
need to go to TJ Maxx before my next flight.
I mean, see, they have smaller ones too that are like 4 compartments if you don't want to go crazy like I did. But
Yeah.
I was just like, why
Yeah, because
not?
I'm in August, I'm going to be going to England, but it's a red eye flight. So I'll just be hopefully sleeping the entire time.
You're so casual. In August, I'll be going to England. Like, what do you mean? What
Oh,
in the heck?
yeah. I'm going to England in August.
Like solo travel?
No, me and a group of friends, one of our friends, he's in Avita over there. And so we're going to go see him and then see a bunch of other shows.
He's in Avita.
He is.
Like the one you're talking about where Rachel
With Rachel Zegler. Yeah, he plays Juan Perón.
Are these
Her
are these
hubby.
New York friends or California friends?
These are California friends.
Okay. I was like, these ties run deep. Wow, I'm not gonna say that I'm jealous, but I'm definitely jealous. Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm seeing what everyone else does is up to them. I'm seeing Starlight Express. Hell yeah. Cannot wait. And then I'm seeing Born with Teeth, which is the one with Shakespeare and Marlowe, and it should be incredible. And then we're gonna go to Pemberley. It's okay. The entire time I'm planning this trip, I'm like, and then I want to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and what if I just stayed?
Like literally. This sounds so fun. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, I just need to find someone to like give me citizenship, and then I'll just stay there, and it'll be great.
I mean, it's just fall in love, really.
Yeah.
Actually, tell them to start a store in London.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that there isn't one there yet is
Yeah, that's
wild.
crazy.
The only romance bookstore in the UK is in Scotland. And I think there may be one other one that is opening soon or just opened, but not in London. It's in like the north.
Yeah.
And I'm
They're
like,
not feminists over there.
that'd be crazy.
I would
How is
love,
there not one yet?
honestly, if that happened, I really would be like, all right, well, everybody, we're moving Catherine in. That's our travel trip for this year. Everybody grab a box and ship it over.
Yeah, I have like 50 boxes of books. So
Invite your closest 50 friends.
there we go.
Just
Perfect.
saying. In other news, though, hey guys, what's up?
Oh yeah, hi. What's up?
We are classic literature, holding it down. Me and Catherine.
we are classic literature.
We are classic literature. I'm so excited because we are reading Beautiful Venom by Rina Kent. And like I always say, if you're here, you're like one of the OGs because you know that we just popped up with the notification for sprints one day ago. So you're really, honestly, this book club is actually y'all. So anyway, I do want to say hello. And let us know if you're actually reading this book. Okay. If
I'm
you're
actually
not,
reading the book.
Like, for example, I finished the book, so I'll be reading a different book tonight.
What do you mean you finished the book?
I'm not gonna spoil how far Monique got. I'll let her explain that to you when she gets here.
Is she also almost finished with it? Did she finish it?
She is loving it. I'll say that. So she is loving it. So I find that's fun for this dynamic, me and you, because like last time we talked, you hated this book, but it was a comical hate, not like a, wow, I'm going to DNF this because this is so effing bad hate. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. I mean, here's the things that I'll say about it. Like, it's not like The Ritual. I feel like she has a lot more agency.
She does.
Like, as a character. And so I appreciate that. The relationship itself, not totally my thing. But, like, I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum. So that's fine. I do think it's ridiculous that then they go off and play hockey sometimes.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. But I do have to say, by the end of this book, I am feral for the other two guys' books. I'm like, where?
I already had something spoiled for me because my one of my coworkers read it, and I know one of the pairings.
Well, by the end of this book, you'll know both of them, sweetie. So.
Yeah, I think I'll know both, but like book 3, I already know.
Who do you think they are?
It's a male pairing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know why I think I love that one too? Because in Zodiac Academy, it's a similar. Yeah. It is a similar hate to hate type situation, and I loved that relationship so much. Anyway. No spoilies for any of that, but Male is so much fun. The next book is going to be,
because
I hope it comes out in like November. Let's see. She probably already has it written.
I think so. I think it comes out in November, and then the third one comes out in February.
She is literally making money.
Yeah.
She is making money. Like, I will buy all of these books because I really just, what is this book called?
I don't know. We'll see.
There we go. I'm so excited because I hope that you really just end up not like loving it, but perhaps being like, I shall read the second one in defiance. You know what I mean?
Like there's like a possible.
The second book is so cute.
What do you mean it's so cute?
It's a white snake instead of a black one.
Oh my god. Anyway. There's a chance I will read them just for curiosity's sake. It's not my total vibe. I did DNF a book recently. You'll be proud.
Which book?
Because the first one is called Promises and Pomegranates, and the second one is Vipers and Virtuosos. I read Promises and Pomegranates, and I was like, awful. By the end, though, I was feeling like a little like, okay. And then I picked up book 2, because that one was an Orpheus and Eurydice retelling. And it started off so sweet and so good. And I was like, this is so great. And then it got to be about like 47%. And like it totally switches. It's like a 3-year later jump. He becomes unhinged because of something that happens. And I DNF'd at the point. Actually, I can't say this on live. Okay. What I DNF'd. But he did something, and I was like, that is crazy.
That is my line, and I shall not cross it. Well, like, I'm proud of you.
Yeah. So I
I'm surprised you picked up a Mafia. Don't you like, are you like kind of okay with them? It's just some of them suck.
They're totally my vibe. Like, it really depends on the relationship. I had a copy of Promises and Pomegranates, and I've been trying to read my TBR, like the books that I own. And I was like, okay, let's see. And that was crazy. It starts off with him killing her fiance and then getting married to her in the same room as the corpse, and then them doing it.
Promises and Pomegranates?
Promises and Pomegranates.
That's not what the little blurb was giving. When I read what I just read, that's not what that was giving. It was giving, I'm in love with my boss's daughter, which is taboo. Yeah. It wasn't giving, I'm going to go and have sex in a room with a dead corpse.
Yeah, no, it was, and it's like a marriage of, an arranged marriage type situation with his boss's daughter.
Boo hissed.
Because she did something. It was a whole thing. And I'm like, what do you mean? And it gets a little bit better. See, but I like Emily McIntyre's books, Joe. So I don't know. Emily McIntyre, I feel like, is the only Mafia romances that I've enjoyed.
Emily McIntyre.
And I've only enjoyed like half of them.
I feel like she is hit or miss. Yeah, because she does all the retellings. And I feel like I read the Jafar retelling and I was like, you can't.
See, I love the Jafar retelling.
I'm sure you did.
I love the Jafar retelling. And I loved her most recent one was Little Mermaid.
Oh, I bet that one is good. Now, I do love a Little Mermaid where it's flip-flopped.
Yeah.
Who's she get with? The Sea Witch?
Well, so it's Eric gets with Vanessa.
Oh!
Yeah.
Was my favorite.
Oh, no, wait. Not the Jafar one. I was thinking of the Scarred one. Scar.
Yeah. The Lion King.
The Jafar one I felt meh about.
Yeah, I was just like, whatever. You know, I read it. And then I continued to never read her ever again.
Yeah, I think my favorites are Scarred. That one's fun because it's like medieval. And it's not Mafia.
It's not Mafia?
And then, yeah.
Okay.
And then Hexed, I think, is my second favorite.
What is Hexed about?
That one's the Little Mermaid one.
Little Mermaid, because he's hexed. I've always loved a hook. Yeah, I'm not going to go any further on that statement. Thank you. I thought you were going to say earlier when you DNF'd a book, I thought for one second, I was like, not our holy trinity of, you know what I mean? Like, not our holy trinity of freaking Soul to Keep / Barbarian.
Oh, no, I haven't read book 3 yet.
There's no rush. Okay?
I'm going to.
No rush.
Listen, maybe next month the cards will
Hit.
align.
Oh my God, I forgot we were on the same team. That
We
feels like it was
are.
forever ago when that announcement came out 1 day ago. So
Yesterday.
Mike, who am I?
Literally yesterday.
I pulled my cards for that. I'm unsatisfied. I don't know what I'm going to be reading.
I'm going to do them one at a time.
That seems better.
Yeah.
But I did a poll reading for our patrons because last year I did a video where I was like, let's just see what July has in store. And it was like betrayal, ruin, horrible, horrible, horrible. And I was like, oh, I really hope this is not my July. And then July came and it was like the worst month of the year last year. And I was like, well, the cards have spoken. It was really,
Yikes.
it really hit the tarot on the head. It was really crazy. So this year it wasn't as bad. It just, the cards were just telling me I have anxiety and I got to get over it. And I was like,
tell us something we don't know.
and I was like, how? The question is, how do we do it? You know? But yeah, very, very enlightening. That poll was very cool. So can't wait. Cannot wait. So you are going to be continuing on with Beautiful Venom.
With Beautiful Venom, yeah. I'll
Okay.
finish it.
Great. Well, I'll talk about the book that I'm going to
read
during these sprints because it is very relevant and everyone should read this book. Has anyone heard of Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab?
Oh, is that like a...
It's just like
this
little
kind of underground book, right? Not a lot of people.
You know, they have it on Kobo. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is a stunning book. Have you read it yet, Catherine?
I haven't. I have the arc and I haven't read it.
My God, you can get it on, I'm listening to it on Everand right now on audio. The audio is so good. There are 3 different narrators. One's English, one is Scottish, or Irish. Sorry. Gosh, I already fucked up. English, Irish, and then one has kind of like a French accent, sort of, because it's like from the POVs of these 3 different girls. And each one of them is from a different century. So one is from like the 1500s, one is from like 17 something, and one is from 2019. And it's a story of how they all of these women, because obviously it's a vampire story, hello. Yeah. But it's a story of how all these women kind of converge and like run into each other. And then what happens with that like toxic, sapphic kind of like relationship, because obviously like being a vampire, that's trauma in and of itself, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's just beautifully written. I was a little worried because she was saying it has like the same notes as Addie LaRue, and Addie LaRue is not my favorite. But this plot, it's like, I love V.E. Schwab because like, listen, I love Vicious. I love Vengeful. Darker Shade, let's go. V.E. Schwab has a way with words that just effing hits. I feel like this is Addie LaRue times 1,000 points. Like Addie LaRue could never with this girl right here. This girl right here.
Yeah, because I read Our Savage Song and Our Dark Duet, and I loved those books.
Yeah, she is. I'm gonna go down her backlist because I feel like it's a disservice to me not reading her other stuff.
Yeah, you should read those. They're so good.
Our Savage Song. She just came out with those, right? Like a couple of years ago.
No, they're older. They got they got like a new cover.
There we go. I was like, why do I remember that? Yeah, she is just this book, and it like also feels, because she was saying that it was like a book from her heart, and it like meant a lot to her, and like she feels like this is like the most raw she's ever been in a book, and I'm like, thank fuck that I love it, because it's so good.
I have the audiobook. I got it from Libro, so
it's just so good, dude. It's like
Katie Lung is
the audio is so good. Like I highly recommend if you are into audiobooks and you like sapphic lit, like sapphic romance. It's like, what is that one book that everyone was obsessed with?
So
God.
many.
No, it's the vampire one that literally everybody can't stop talking about. And I'm like, please, this book is not that good.
Dowry of Blood?
Yes, thank you. It's like what I wanted Dowry of Blood to be.
Interesting. Okay.
And like,
Also, is Jayla here?
No, I don't see her. I don't see her in the thing. I think
in the
she's just
chat.
Hey. Hey. Yeah, she's here. She's watching us. Big sister. Yeah, that makes sense. Because it's just so good. I'm like, please, if there's an adaptation, make it this one. It's just so I could see this as an HBO show for sure. And it's just beautifully done. I got to the halfway mark and I feel like this is where everybody's storylines are about to like come together. And I'm really nervous because I'm like, what kind of chaos is gonna happen? I don't know how to describe it. Just read it, okay?
Maybe I'll try and read that before the end of the month.
Try your hardest.
It's rough.
Welcome back to the New York soil.
New York.
Anywho, all right. Well, listen.
5,000 degrees here.
Ew, God, nasty New York. I don't want it to be.
Anyway.
I'm not ready for summer, okay? I have a cool breeze hitting me from this window, which you'll be glad to know I have new blinds now. Don't
Just
they look
rub
great?
it in. Why don't you?
Oh, this lovely California breeze.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Yeah, anyway, listen. Should we get into a sprint? Should we do it?
Sprint.
How long would you like to sprint? This is all about you.
We could do 45 because I have. Wait, let me see. Because I've been reading both audio and physical, so
I love that. Dedication.
Yeah, if we do like 2 45-minute sprints, I'll finish.
Okay, let's hit it. 45, she says. We're gonna do. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't mean to make myself yawn. That was crazy. Let's do until the 10 of the next hour. Okay. I know that's like a weirdo. That's crazy, but we're doing it.
That's crazy.
Right? Yeah, that's crazy. Read until the 10. All right, guys. We will see you in a little bit. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Dude, I'm looking at something crazy right now.
What's happening?
I'm at the part where Julian is telling Dahlia about that, like what the list is and who her sister.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's fate. Like we're not getting the whole story.
You're right. They're trying to manipulate her.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, but it is crazy.
I love the end of this book. It is literally wild.
Yeah. I'm like, he's like saying all the like, and then they hunt the people, and Kane was the one who compiled the list, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I feel like
they sure do.
Something's missing. So yeah, fun stuff.
I'm glad that you're having a good time. You're intrigued.
I am intrigued. Yeah, like I am intrigued. Still crazy.
So crazy.
I'm gonna say something crazy also. I think she should have been like I feel like it should have taken longer for them to find her.
Yeah.
Like why did the dad bring her back to his own house? Like that's crazy.
I think because Rina Kent was not trying to drag that out.
No, apparently not.
She was like, the story's not about a torture scene.
Yeah. Which, you know what? I appreciate because other authors would make that what it's about.
Drag it out, make it weird. I'm like, please.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Over it.
So I do appreciate that. I also appreciate that after
oh God, what? What?
After he uses her back door, they take a shower before doing it in the front again.
Door. They said, Mr. Mailman.
Because the amount of times I'm like, these girls should have yeast infection after UTI, after like.
They really should when they sit in their own filth. I'm like, do you know how nasty human bodies are?
I'm like, there's no way.
Mm-mm.
We were talking about this at work, and we're like, I'd love just one book where they get up and pee after they have sex.
Oh, I thought you were going to say where they get a UTI or something.
Or if they get a UTI.
Like, no.
No, where they're like, and then she peed.
And then she peed because it's crucial. Like, it's like a learning experience. Like you pee because everybody knows that you pee afterwards.
Yeah. One day. It'll happen. Anyway, yeah, it's fun. We'll see if I ever continue on with the series after this.
I'm so excited.
I mean, we'll see with the ending, but
I'm just glad you're finishing the book.
Yeah. I'm liking it more than I've liked other like mafia romances.
I will take that as a win.
Yeah.
You know? I will take that as a win.
Like I'll give that. So
all right. I love it. Here she is, Miss America.
She's Beauty and she's Grace.
Can you hear me with my AirPods, or should I take them out?
Yeah.
Okay. Howdy do, folks.
Howdy do.
Hello.
Sorry I'm so late, but I made it.
You're fine. No one else is here but me and Catherine, you know?
Yeah, I was surprised to see that. But, you know, that is actually not surprising. I guess.
AOT Wands here.
Oh my god! Another.
Oh, and then Mo.
You ruined it, Mo. You ruined it. Hey,
Everybody. All right, where's Amanda? Jayla just got here, Monique.
literally right
figured, I realized the timing was very. I could hear it all backstage.
I actually like joined the. How do I say this? I was watching the sprint while you started talking about UTIs and all that stuff. And I was like, somebody say it. I don't know what the context was. I don't know if you were praising something happening in the book, because I just came in for like, they should really start putting that in books. So I don't know what was going on.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
what led you to that?
Yeah, I was praising the fact that after he takes her back door, they do take a shower before he proceeds to do the front again.
a real man.
And that's why
And
we
a smart girl
be president. I'm sorry.
There's so much corn that doesn't do that. And I'm like, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, like, there's so many of these books where they do things, and I'm like, you should have a yeast infection. You should have a UTI. Like, y'all are not maintaining proper hygiene down there.
Yeah, they're gross.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what it is. They're gross.
Gross.
So you're liking the book then?
Liking would be a strong word. I'm having fun. I still find things rather ridiculous, and I don't love their relationship, but like I can definitely, like, it's well written. I'm having fun. I'm invested in the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whereas it seems like Christine is having a great time.
Christine finished.
Of course she did. I don't
I'm
even
reading
know.
right now. So.
I feel like you probably finished before you even joined this stream, huh? Yeah. Okay. You would never even
literally that night after we finished, I read into the night, into the morning.
You finished it that night?
Sure did.
That's wild.
And Monique, go ahead and confess. Go ahead. Go ahead, girl.
I also finished. It's 5 stars for me.
She finished the book like 2 days after me.
And I bought a copy.
She bought a copy.
Wow.
Well, I guess we have to give big ups to Christine, because I guess she got a banger.
Yeah, I went and bought the book.
That's wild.
It really is. I was like, I'm not this girl.
You bought a book.
I'm not this girl.
Oh,
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was like, I specifically bought a copy that does not look like Christine.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Here she goes. She's about to explain.
My copy, which we already have seen.
Yeah.
You know, a little snake. Let's like really look at this.
What edition is that one? Is that Barnes & Noble?
Yes. Okay. Monique's copy.
Yeah.
The Goddess edition.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's the one that we have. So I think that's the.
Hello.
I love them.
I wish they would take the art from the art from Mo's and put it with the sprayed edges from Christine's.
That's right.
No, my sprayed edges look good. You didn't show those off.
They're just there though. They're not like
beautiful.
Anything special.
But it doesn't need the snake if the snake's on the front.
It's because they put their whole ass into the artwork, you know? So
anyway.
Well, I must confess.
Is it a confession?
Yeah, you haven't read any of it. So.
I read some. I read the 22%. No, I actually quite enjoy it. But I only had 22%, so I've been busy.
That's the confession.
Just that there's no way I'm
just an average.
I mean, everyone else is like, I finished it already, and Catherine's almost done, and so here I am. and I will not be finishing it tonight, but I do like it, and I wish that I could skip through all the like mafia stuff or whatever, the correct organizational crime stuff, but the sex is cool.
Yeah.
It's not even that
I'm
much
hearing that
mafia
everyone's
stuff.
liking my pick.
It's not even that much mafia.
Any mafia is too much for me personally. Yeah, I know this is a dig, but I have to agree. So good job,
Listen,
Christine.
you know what you like, and you aren't gonna read more than necessary.
I'm not going to put a lot of effort into things that are not going to be a sensational read for me. I have been doing some sensational reading, but this is not one of those books. However,
Boo.
I am worried because I wonder, I mean, I only got through I don't know what chapter I'm in, to be honest, but definitely not much further than where you guys were when you ended the stream last time. So I know you guys had really strong reactions to that initiation scene, and I was like, yeah, I get it, but it wasn't I wasn't clutching my pearls too much. So I'm wondering if there's anything that steps above that to you in this book.
No, honestly, I think the initiation was the worst thing for me.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, they have a safe word, and they just really like, what they like.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to find out what they like.
So good, I might read it again,
Oh my.
So good, I downloaded
That
the
is
prequel.
crazy.
Well, not really the prequel.
There's a prequel?
No, there's a story about the uncle, and I have that on my Kindle. Have I picked it up?
So this is gonna follow each hockey player, or
yeah,
probably the two friends.
3 friends.
That's what I mean. The main 3.
Yeah.
You like them? They cool?
Yeah. I'm waiting impatiently for the next book.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's coming out very, very soon. So
yeah, I can't even say because y'all not even there yet. Oh!
Is it gonna be, because obviously that one is Jude. Well, I don't want to spoil it for Jayla.
Wait, you can spoil it. I don't care.
Is it?
Unless you're spoiling it for the entire world, though.
Well, I'm just trying to guess,
mute now,
because I don't think I'm quite there yet. But I'm assuming with who he's currently with, is it the sister?
I made this
wink. Oh, give me a little wink, Christine, if I'm correct. Oh, so I'm wrong? Okay, interesting.
I think you'll have to read the book.
I can reveal nothing because I am working on not giving spoilers.
It's been a life journey.
I really just did it last night accidentally, so
literally.
I don't want to be known as that person that gives out spoilers. You know what I mean?
I'm giving a warning to people of look away from the screen if you don't want to be spoiled.
Yes, we'll say we'll put the answer in the private chat.
Anyway,
I'll see.
I have 45 minutes left. So
you really will.
I would really read it. Just read it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I've been reading it. I feel like this was a win. Okay.
She's not.
Remember when we started this and Catherine was
not rolling her eyes. Exactly. This is how I felt when I read 10%. I
guess I DNF the most the mafias and stuff because I DNF the Ritual, I DNF Sinners Anonymous, I DNF'd Whispers in the Dark.
Me and Jayla batted 0.
How could you DNF Sinners Anonymous when he shoots someone at the dinner table? That just seems
bored. I was bored with that one.
Sinners Anonymous was so fun.
I don't even remember Sinners Anonymous. I've accepted I'm that person who reads 1,000 books.
Sinners Anonymous, and the other one Jayla picked was the church one.
Oh, the lesson in
I loved that one.
Those are my 2. I keep a track of which ones I love from everybody. Those are the 2 from
No, I've continued on. I'm just waiting for the audiobook of book 4 to be available at my library
My
of that
goodness.
series.
What are they even doing for 4 books? So curious.
It's so
There's
much.
anonymous
So
books.
much happens.
So much fun.
The
good
relationships
as
are so
Judas Venom.
complicated.
There are a lot of people actually, now that I think about it. So
Sierra Simone loves to make you question your morals, and then also seek God. Like,
oh my.
it's
That is
wild.
so fun.
I had a great time with that one. And I liked
Well,
Book of
listen.
Asriel, Mo. That was one that I liked of yours.
Yeah.
One day I'll get a good grade.
I liked that
Yeah.
one.
Book of Asriel, yes.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Listen, we all have bops and we all have flops.
Yeah. My favorite, Deceived by the Gargoyles.
That was a good one.
All right.
That was
Amanda
such a good one.
and a Catherine pick. We got.
I love the world of that one, like the gargoyles world.
Yeah, I just read
was
another one in that
fun.
world, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
It was
Like, it was
entranced
just
by the
cool.
basilisks.
Ooh,
Oh.
more basilisks. I still
it was-
haven't finished the one. Wherever
It
he is.
was 2. So that was fun.
It was
Yeah.
cute.
I like 3 Swedish Mountain Men and the Lily Golds are fun. I've read a
Also,
couple others of
hello.
hers.
How are you? Also,
And I had a
what?
great time with the Why Choose one. Or the, not Why Choose, the Choose Your Own Adventure one.
Oh my God. I will say I did have fun with the Eldritch Lust.
Like, was it well written? No. But I had so much fun with it.
Eldritch was crazy.
But
And
it
it's
was
very
fun.
sad that like the second one was not the same caliber.
I know.
But we read the
was
second one
such a
first.
flop.
I think we read the first one.
Or
second.
whichever. Whatever one that we
Yeah.
read next. It's sad that that one wasn't the same. Because it was like weird.
There was no
Yeah.
plot, and you just kind of stop.
Yeah.
You're like, alrighty.
Oh,
No
this is
journey.
a classic, I think. Like this
Oh,
is on
yeah.
in the
Definitely.
classic literature Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Soul to Keep. That's my number one.
Mhm.
You know, we have Credence for Amanda. That's easy.
And I
It's
feel like
really
Den of
Jayla.
Vipers
We
is, like,
we
the
gotta crack
first.
Jayla's Hall of Famer.
I think
Is it not?
Eldridge, whatever, is a Hall of Famer in its own way.
And that's coming from someone who hated it. So
And that's
Oh yeah, we
also
all hated it, but we were scarred. It's like
Wait,
a
we all
5-star.
hated it.
that's also why I think Whispers in the Dark should be part of the Hall.
No. That's when I also DNF'd.
The Ritual. I think The Ritual.
The Ritual was just crazy because like they literally were choking that girl out underwater. Like that was wild.
You know, that was insane.
I really wish I'd read some of that
so
one.
vividly, being like, well, and then she literally was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like, what do you mean? Anyway.
I really wish I'd read even a
memorable
page
live
of that.
show. Who's gonna forget about the blueberry Pop-Tart?
I would
Come
say Den of
on.
Vipers for being our that one was
Like
truly
our classic literature shirts are just gonna be a blueberry Pop-Tart.
That's a good idea.
Or like a snake. Because I feel like so
We
many
have
of these have like a snake
multiple
involved.
shirts.
A
Just a bunch
blueberry
of Den of
Pop-Tart.
Vipers.
We gotta make like an oven joke or something. Hot
Oven
to
joke.
go. I don't know. I'm just thinking of a pun.
For the Pop-Tart?
Yeah, like a bun in the oven. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Let me live.
Okay.
All right.
I will let you live.
I got to send emails.
Listen,
So
Brooklyn, we're all having a semi-decent time, okay? So
I'm gonna mute.
Wait, okay. Oh.
Laura, wasn't this because there were no lips? I think Monique's still at work. That's why she was like, I'm gonna mute. Isn't that why?
Like, I mean, I get it, but like you're missing out on so much. And the series just gets better.
I'm telling you, nothing is beating book number 4.
I know.
Like
I need to get on that one.
I really don't think that because like remember when I was telling y'all to read Barbarians and I was like, oh my God, it's so good. And everybody was like, you're just blowing smoke on my ass, Christine. What do you mean? It can't be that good. Blah, blah, blah. You're crazy. That's how I feel about book number 4.
Say that. I was on board.
I know you didn't. You always support me, but everybody else was gaslighting.
Oh my God, so dramatic.
Right now, Barbarians is a hit, okay? That's how I feel about book number 4. I'm like, number 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen. Jayla, when do you?
Jayla, not even saying it out loud, just putting it in the chat. That's
not fine. A hit with me, Laura.
Well, we moved past it. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I've liked some of the books, so let's not do that. I'm not a hater.
I know. It's just the monster ones. I think you're like whatever about.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which
you
is
like
fine.
But not Milking Farm though, right?
Correct. So it's not
really
monsters.
A monster?
It's not monsters. It's dark. Which this is dark, but I guess it's like, I don't know. I guess he's the best one out of all of them, so it's not that dark. Anyway, they have safe words. It's fine. But it's like in Morning Glory Milking Farm, he's like really nice. And he's quiet.
That was too cozy.
It was too cozy?
Yeah. Get out of that here one. Now. Go back to sending emails.
Get back to work. That's so
I'm reading the second one of Morning Glory Milking Farm now. Sweet Berries.
Did you guys see that series got like put in a article? Morning Glory. I was like, wow, give her all the clicks, please.
No, please do.
Anyway, that shit was funny. I didn't even mean to bring that up, but he is kind of juvenile, like because of his brain. A little. I forgot that's what you said, Laura. The main
that's
character.
Interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's been so long since I read that one, but
I think it's definitely like this one is a different take on like a monster main character, I guess, because they're literally like created from like a blob.
Yeah.
So it just like takes a minute to kind of get used to that POV, I think, or that mindset. Yeah. It was so cozy. I'm with you, Mo. The cover is cozy. It's like pastel-y and like they're in a field and
yeah. No, I loved Morning Glory Milking Farm. And yeah, I'm reading the second one now, and it starts off wild.
What is the second one? Is it also about a Morning Glory Milking Farm? Is it about?
They're all kind of standalones that like take place just in the same town, that small town. But this one's with Mothman.
Oh, Catherine, I have to show you my Mothman stickers I got.
Okay.
Wait, you're gonna die. Okay, so the theme is Mothman in sweater weather.
Oh my God, cute.
Isn't he cute? Look at that one.
That's very cute.
Those
like,
are
what is he? He's knitting a sweater. What is he doing?
That's so cute.
Actually, I'll show you guys this one too. Okay, then I'll be done with the stickers. Birthday rats.
Oh, that's something you should give me.
I'll cut some out and give you some. This one's all of us. Here.
No. I hate that actually.
Us at classic literature.
Hell not.
This is Jayla looking at herself in the mirror.
Oh, hi me. You're so cute. Yes, birthday rat.
Yeah. Birthday rats are great. Their tails do look like worms.
That kind of makes it cuter, though.
Yeah, but you hated the knot.
I don't need to see them all tied together. That was fucking gross. But
yeah,
I like them
separate.
separate.
A little too realistic.
Rat.
Yeah, that's the one I'm reading right now. It's super cute.
Wait, I'm confused. So it's not another Minotaur romance? It's a Mothman one? Oh.
It's a Mothman.
Nakasta, why? Okay.
She has one called Blue Ribbon something.
Mm-hmm. That's 1.5 in this series.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a little novella.
And then I'm hoping, because there's a Minotaur creature introduced, a guy who's introduced in the Sweet Berries one, and I'm hoping he gets his own book at some point, because he's fun.
I mean, we love a Minotaur.
Well,
Let's be honest.
while we're in a lull, I could tell us what we're reading next month.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I love this part of the lives.
All right. Drum roll.
Was so stuck. Oh, yes. There's actually a lot of build-up, so I'm not ready to say the actual title yet. But anyway, I was so stuck because I'm like, I know what I like, and I know what I'm into, but I can't subject my friends to that. And so all the things that I found through my various Google searches were just a little too much, you know? I'm like, okay, we still gotta like look each other in the eye after this. So just like boob related things, you know? And I'm like, okay, we don't need to go into that too far. So I was looking at other things and I was like on Reddit, like trying to find the spiciest books. And I stumbled across this thing called Sex Wizards. Has anyone heard of this?
Sex Wizards.
What's the cover? I gotta see.
Wait,
or the author.
Wait, how do I guess I have to pull it up on my phone. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I Googled it on my laptop. Sex Wizards. The first book is called Initiation.
Oh, wait, yes.
Okay, you've heard of this.
Yeah, I think I suggested this at one point.
Oh, did you? Why didn't we go with it?
Because it was like a people vote. Yeah, that one.
You're bright.
You see that?
Kind of. Is he purple?
Wait, I remember this.
I have no clue. I think this would have been one of y'all's conversations.
This doesn't sound familiar to me, but I guess if Catherine recognizes it, I'm sure she knows more about romance books than me. So, but it's a book about wizards, and
I've got
Initiation is
I was gonna say I've got the thing right here. I just put it in the chat, but
slay. Love that. Okay, that's it cut off because of the character length.
And
I really like
stuff.
Yeah, that it says a lot of butt stuff.
This name sounds familiar in this author.
It does sound familiar, and I don't know why.
An epic sex wizard series.
I put it when we did the like voting. There was like 1 month where people voted which book, and this was one that I put out, like an audience choice.
Well, there you go. Well, I'm happy to make Catherine's dreams come true. I don't actually know anything about this. I just read the first paragraph of the synopsis, saw some stuff about kinkiness and butts, and I was like, it's got really good ratings. It's got 4.29 on Goodreads, and the cover's kind of cute. So let's do it. I was going to do Milky, but then I was like, that's too short, and we are not doing novellas anymore. So this one's at least 200 pages.
Perfect.
Yes, I will actually maybe finish it. And you knew you were setting me up to fail when you chose this book, Christine. So I don't know why you would. Why would you do that?
No, you just gotta keep going. There's a moment in the book where it becomes addicting. Like, it is addicting. You can't put it down. You kind of start feeling like, oh my God, I gotta know what happens. And you want to read more. You gotta get to that part. You're like in chapter 3.
I'm in chapter 8.
Okay, but you gotta get to chapter 12.
Okay.
There's only 4 chapters, and then stop.
Like I said, it's not a bad time. It's just, books of a certain quality don't need to be more than a certain amount of pages.
I would say that if the book was bad. The quality was higher than our normal quality.
And to each their own. Rachel! Rachel, how come you didn't tell me there was a Lil Nas X
Rachel.
album out?
Rachel.
Hello.
Oh, I need to respond to a text. Hold on.
Oh.
Love it.
Oh my god, yeah. You better be coming. Why did I say all that?
I don't know if I'm gonna get off work.
Aww.
I'll
Well,
tell
I'll
you
be
now,
there.
Rachel. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get off work, but I'm gonna try.
That was Rachel popping up reminded you to report. I really felt like me just then. Like that's something I would go through. I'm like, oh, my real friends. Okay.
My real life friend did send me something, and they are catching me in 4K, not responding to them. Very valuable.
Literally.
Rachel, you are my news person for all things Lil Nas X, and you didn't tell me he had a new album out, and I feel some type of way about that.
Rachel, I didn't know you like Lil Nas X. I love Lil Nas X.
She's obsessed.
I love him.
She used to be obsessed.
Wow. Well, the new album is fun. I have a couple.
It is fun.
Yeah, I have a few saved.
I was bopping along.
There's also a Hindi version of Panini that dropped. Don't know why.
Oh wow!
What?
Panini?
I think it was just like he just said he cleared it and put his name on it. He's not on the song at all.
Okay.
Oh,
And it sounds
amazing.
nothing like Panini.
Wait, then what does it sound like?
It sounds like a really fun Hindi song.
Oh.
But it does not remind me of Panini at all. Like
I should go listen to it.
yeah, you should. You'll be like,
To be clear, it's not him singing it. It's like a Hindi artist singing it.
yeah, I think it's a Hindi artist and a
Okay. I thought he was speaking Hindi, and I was about to say, whoa.
no, unless he was, and I just didn't catch it because it sounds like a complete different person.
I think you'd know.
Yeah.
Well, he's not even on Twitter anymore. So
Oh yeah.
you didn't know until just now, like I told you? That's so crazy.
What?
Well, it's really
He
good.
did
Go
promote
stream
it
it.
on Twitter and TikTok.
Oh, I thought he had a lyric in the album about how he doesn't use Twitter anymore.
Yeah,
Or maybe it was like, huh?
he's not as active.
Oh, okay. I don't be paying attention to all that, but I trust you.
Yeah. Well,
Also,
On that note,
do you guys have a number of pages before you DNF?
I don't be DNFing. That's such a lie, but it's like, I don't on purpose.
but usually I don't ever call it a DNF. I just never go back to it, you know.
I feel like if I'm at 30% and not having a good time, I have to assess why I'm not having a good time. So it's not necessarily like a number of pages. It's just like there's a feeling once you get to a certain point, and then after that, I have to be like, okay, this plot sucks, but the characters are good. Let me see if it gets better. These characters are good. The plot sucks. I just said the same thing. Oh my God, the plot is good. The characters suck. Do I want to see where the plot goes? And then if I'm real with myself, that's how I decide.
I'm really bad at DNFing.
I mean, I think
Because especially like after a certain point where I'm like, well, I've already put all this time and effort and I can't count it towards my like reading goal because I didn't finish the book. So, but I do have several where I'm like, I'm gonna go back and read it, and similar to Mo, and I just don't ever go back.
yeah. That's honestly, that's how I feel about Basilisk right now. Like I think I told you guys I was getting annoyed with the plot and the characters both. And I literally haven't picked it up since March.
Yeah.
But I want to finish it.
Sure you do.
There's just other books that are great. So
Yeah, life's too short to read bad books or books that you aren't enjoying.
it's so true. Ooh.
Yeah. I think my test for this book club, I'll read it as hard as I can while on with you guys in this setting. But if I didn't like it enough, that's why I try to read so much together. So when I come back, I'll be farther in.
Yeah, because if I'm not liking it, I'm not going to read it outside of book club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's true. It's unfortunate. but it's true. Well, hopefully we're all gonna love that one book, Initiation.
Yeah.
Is it called
There we
Sex
go.
Wizards Initiation or just
The
called?
series is called Sex Wizards. The first book is called Initiation.
Got it.
Will I be reading more than the first book? Most likely no. Will I be finishing the first book? Who knows? I'm going based solely off of.
So what's the book about?
Wait, I just found the description is on Storygraph. Hold on, I'm gonna share it
I was
because
like,
this
I saw
sounds so good.
If
the
there's a
kinks
short
and stuff.
one, go for it. Because I was reading the long one. I'm just like, this is a lot of information. And
She
none of it
said-
Is it an academy?
Yeah, so essentially they are, let's see, hold on.
Oh yeah, it's like a magical study.
Let's see if this is too long.
Just read it.
I'm just gonna read it.
Or show the screen and someone else will read. Sex Wizards.
This is so funny.
Oh, are you sending it paragraph by paragraph?
Sorry, I was reading what Rachel said. My bad. Okay, should we read it out loud? Let's do it.
Yes.
Christine, only one person has to read. Okay.
I'm going for it. Magic is a rare gift that only exists in the bloodlines of the rich, the royal, and the reputable. Domine of Airedale, a poor hunter and forest guide, is barely one of those things, but after a moonlit encounter with the wizard Elsande, Domine's life is changed forever. She reveals that Domine has magic in his lineage and provides him with a letter of introduction to the Crux. Oh, it is a magical school. The center of magical study in the kingdom of Stratham. Magical study is a far cry from the dusty tomes and rituals Dom was expecting. Instead, it is sex, desire, submission, and surrender, loyalty and love, and above all, trust. Sorry. But when the trust of the Crux is betrayed, Dom must face his own insecurities and the unknown to protect his new home and his fellow wizards. So it is the series that shall not be named, but with sexy times and probably less friendship, to be honest.
It says it's strong character development, 61%.
Ooh.
On Storygraph. And the pacing
cool.
is fast.
Just for Jayla.
I didn't know that you could do that on Storygraph. Again, not having Storygraph, but I didn't know you could like rank or rate the elements of a story.
Yes. You can do
That's
a lot.
The graph
you can
feature.
check
The data! The data, it all makes sense. Well, there you have it, folks. Sex
Are you
Wizards.
gonna read?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Am I?
Yeah, I'm ready to finish this thing.
Wait, how much do you have left?
I'm at. Oh, this doesn't say what percentage I'm at. I'm at 86%.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Godspeed.
I have 45 minutes left.
Let's do this.
That's right. You're reading the thingy. Okay.
All right. Cool. See you in 40. We're going to the 30 of the next hour. Anyway, bye. Hello. Welcome back.
I finished.
Sorry, I'm looking at Jayla's notes about not being able to be part of the live anymore.
I think her AirPods died.
Oh. Okay. Well.
Or something.
And then there were two.
Right back where we started.
Right back where we started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying when we came back?
Oh, I finished.
How was it?
It was good. It's fine.
It was good, she said.
That's like the most you'll get from me for Mafia, so.
Exactly. And that's the most I can, be happy for.
Yeah. I like there was still moments every time I would remember that they're like 22 where I'd be like, what are we doing, guys? What's happening?
They don't even know what they're doing. Okay.
And then the whole thing with the sister, I'm like, I obviously will get that in the next book.
It's giving secrecy.
Okay. Yeah. Because
there's giving major plot.
Yeah, figuring out like who done it and all of that.
I was a little confused at the end because I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
But the best I can tell is just her sister saw something she wasn't supposed to see, and now the guy's in love with her.
Yeah.
But
like in his like weird messed up way.
Weird way, yeah. Because I mean, he did want to kill her for sure.
Yeah.
At first.
But,
so I mean,
yeah.
Listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for
that
one.
I don't know, man.
Listen, I'll read it and tell you.
22-year-olds doing?
They're really messed up.
That's the thing.
Imagine if you knew somebody like this for real. Like, be so honest with yourself. Like, if you went to college and this happened and what didn't happen to you, maybe just like your friend, and they're like telling you about this really crazy guy who's in a weird cult and he's got these two crazy friends.
I'd be like, get help, get out of here.
I'd be like, we're putting you in witness protection because you need to get out of this situation. But in a book, like, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, suspend the whatever disbelief.
The reality.
Thing, suspension of disbelief and all that.
Listen.
But yeah. What?
I said it was great. I loved it.
Good. I'm glad that you loved it.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah. I definitely didn't hate it. Like,
see? Look at us. We're evolving.
Like, the ritual is still like my enemy from this book club.
I don't even know if I finished that book. I keep trying to remember what happened. I definitely didn't. They went to the house, right? Didn't they have a house or something? And then she got like kidnapped again.
Here's what I remember from the ritual.
I remember that girl dying hardcore.
I don't think I got that far. I know there's like part of the ritual is them like baptizing and it's like them basically drowning her.
That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like I may be mixing it up with a different. No, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Where like, is this the one where she comes from like a super religious family?
Maybe.
And like,
like she's kind of sheltered.
Yeah.
And then he leaves like roses on her bed when she's not.
Yeah.
When she's asleep. That's what I remember. Well, and there's like one specific scene where he's in the driveway or something in a Jeep of some sort.
But I do remember him fucking her while she was asleep. Like, I remember that. Oh
I'm gonna
no.
block that out.
Yeah.
I think I definitely. I mean, I did not like that book as much as other books.
No.
So there you go.
Because it's like with this one, I'm like, okay, like the first time was like kind of sketchy in the consent, but at least like he did give her a safe word.
Yeah.
Like that did exist, and like she never really uses it, so we never know if he would have respected it. But like, I have a feeling he would have. He does kind of give the vibe that he would have, so like it made it feel a little bit better. In like the ritual, there was none of that.
Nope. Not a single thing.
She liked it?
She liked it. She didn't love it.
That's better.
In the ritual?
No, she was asking about Rina Kent. Monique just
in this one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
It was fine.
I'm not gonna be picking up any of her previous books. I might continue on with this series.
I'll tell you the plots of all of them.
She might continue on
with the next, depending on how crazy that guy is. I can't wait for that.
I don't think
because Jude seems
he's a gentle giant. I fear, you know, it's the way that everybody thought that he hated that girl, and then he turned around and he was like, actually, I'm gonna protect her. I said,
yeah.
I watched that very early, but I won't speak without it. I called all.
We'll see.
That's why you vlog, you know, so people believe you after the fact.
Wait, Liz, what are you saying?
Oh, it's because I have my fan.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Here's the thing. You can't joke about that because honestly.
Yes.
With the way things are going right now.
It does look like I'm broadcasting from the 1930s. You are correct.
Yeah.
Or I'm about to make school. I should get a xylophone and just doom, doom, doom. Welcome to classic literature. That would be funny.
Yes.
You are so correct.
See, that's what all these podcasters are missing out when they have the fancy mics. And like, it needs to be something in like a.
They need to have something a little memorable.
Yeah.
You know, like a 1930s mic, you know, posing as a fan.
Mm-hmm.
God. Anyway, this is what you were saying, how he, in God of Malice, he was 19.
Yeah, like what?
Lord, what is he doing at 19?
And like, that's my thing, is there's so many of like these specific types of books, like these like mafia ones where they're like 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why are you making them that age?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with making them.
They barely do that at 35. Anyway.
There's nothing wrong with the
kids
in their 30s.
They can definitely be in their 30s.
Yeah.
Which is why we're reading the
Or even like late 20s, sure. But like this one, and like their like sex experience and everything, and like they do everything. I'm like,
22 don't even know which way is up. No offense.
Because I do have this anime that I like where they're literally in the Yakuza, but they're in high school. But it's a family.
When they're what?
So there's an anime called what's it called?
I don't know.
My husband, no.
My fiance.
My fiance's something.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, so it's about this girl who is in high school and she is a mafia granddaughter and she's getting set up with a mafia son and she goes to live with him, but they're opposing mafias in Japan called Yakuza.
They're not opposing different districts.
They're not like buddies. Like they'll kill each other if they have to. And the point with that is they are doing adult things at like 16. Like she is so young. And he's talking about getting married to her. And I'm like, I'm buying. I'm drinking the juice on that one. Yeah. On that anime, I was like, yes, you would be doing this at 15 and a half. Correct. You know, but
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, but they're young. They're like, I literally said that to Monique too when I was watching. I was like, they're in high school?
I was like, yes, don't worry
Like,
about
what?
it.
And he's like murdering people. Like, he's like, this anime is
That's
a
fine.
lot. So, but yeah, it is a lot. So I guess it can happen. Remains to be seen.
It's family business. You know, they start you young.
They do start you young.
Yeah.
In fiction.
They start you at 2 years old, you
Yeah.
know? Waterboarding.
Yeah. I do like there's like a moment where I think it's someone's like, yeah, and he kills people, and she's like, I know, but like, like dude,
No.
Yeah, imagine, you know what I mean? You're on like
Please
or
just
something,
get a
and the
grip.
guy's like, yeah, I casually kill people sometimes, and you're like, I won't even let a dude like.
That scene was crazy though.
Yeah.
Did your jaw not drop, Catherine?
When?
The rescue?
The rescue.
Like the first time?
Yeah.
I was gagged.
When he
Yeah,
came in and
I
punched-
mean,
what's his name?
Just like the
when
one
I
who-
was, huh?
The line of bodies. Yeah, no one can hear you over there, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's
It's like I
trying
can
so
hear
hard not to
you,
yell.
but like I think between my headphones and like that, it's kind of
It's my
breaking up.
computer. I need to get a new computer, but I'm
Fair.
holding out. I'll stay in the 1930s as long as I can. Yeah, I don't know what she was saying. I've already forgotten. My ADHD is gone.
Yeah, no, the rescue was impressive. I was saying it was like I was surprised that her being captured wasn't dragged out longer. But
Oh yeah. It's just not what Rina Kent's about. She's about them being, you know, darkly
that's
together.
fine. That's fine. I don't need to see them separated.
Meanwhile, I did read Still Beating and loved that book, so
I
whatever.
know that one.
Literally torture. They get tortured. I'm gonna turn this
Jeez.
on.
Oh, Jennifer Hartman. I've seen this cover before. Yeah, just not really my thing.
Oh, now we can't hear. You muted everything. Got it. Hi.
Hi. Now I can hear you.
Yay. I don't know what I was saying. Speaking to the fan.
Here you go.
Why do we even have this? It's on. What's going on with you?
You told me to get a fan for my desk. I got a fan for my desk.
But it's not a real fan.
Click the button on the top, not the power button, the other one.
Okay, yeah, this is more like it.
Yeah, you like it, don't you?
No, I don't get cold.
Yeah,
How do we turn it on?
the power button.
Anyway, hi. I'm glad you thought it was fine, Catherine.
Thank you.
Where did Jayla go?
Oh, you missed so much.
How? I thought we came back at the 30. I wasn't that late.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant you missed so much because Jayla unplugged her earphones and then she said, I quit.
Got it.
I quit the live.
Oh no.
Me and Catherine were like, what? I think she's
I told her to go into her settings, or did I not
Yeah.
say that?
Listen, I don't
Oh,
know.
she quit the live, not the book.
No, she didn't quit the book, hopefully.
She's probably gonna quit the book.
We will have a tier ranking, Jayla, just so you know.
Why do we even have that?
Accountability.
Why
We
do
should
I-
have consequences if we don't finish the book. That's a great idea.
No.
And
What would the consequences be?
yeah, what would the consequences be?
I don't know, but I can probably think of something. Also, I'm sorry, I was holding my clothes, so I wasn't even at my
Gritty. I'm calling her Gritty for the rest of my life.
Did you know?
I'm calling you Gritty
Wait.
for the rest of my life.
Wait, Jayla, I had to make an account on some website, and my username is Critty. It was Nintendo. It was the Switch.
I'm calling you Gritty for
My
the rest
username is Critty.
Gritty for the rest of my life.
And my friends were like, "Who the hell is Critty?" Anyway,
Waiting for Gritty to let me back All right, I'm done.
Also, this is super exciting. I did see this. I cannot wait. I love Alison Cochran.
Can you guys
Yay.
remind me of a title? Oh,
Charm Offensive?
yeah,
is
that.
her.
Mhm.
Yep, hockey.
And the next one was. It's a purple cover with 2 women.
Yeah. Set
Okay.
around Christmas time.
Kiss Her Once for Me.
Yeah.
Yay!
We got there.
Yeah. Say you'll remember me, baby.
Say you'll remember me. That's all I got. Won't be doing that.
Yeah. Oh, tell us the
Oh,
tea.
she's fancy.
Let us know.
Did you read it? Did you finish it? Are you just teasing us? It's okay. If you are.
It's okay. I have so many books that I haven't read.
Well, no one asked me, but let me tell you, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil is a great book, everyone.
Excellent.
I have 3 hours left. I cannot wait. It is really getting crazy up in this bee. I don't know what's going to happen. I want to talk about this book with someone who's read it. So if anyone has read this book, if anyone's read this book right here.
Okay, maybe I'll start it after Sweet Berries.
I would love for you to start it and then we can chitty chatty. Chitty with Critty.
Kitty Kitty Bang Bang.
Chitty critty bang.
Why is Critty so funny?
Chitty with critty.
I kind of want to get that tattooed.
Oh my god, that's a little permanent. But chitty with critty.
Chitty Kitty Bang Bang.
No one else thought that was funny, but I was wheezing.
No, I was reading the comments trying to, show it on the screen, and then I heard what you said. Chitty critty bang bang
This
bang.
is- That's the part of classic literature where we just talk about the explicit scenes.
I think everyone should get a nickname. We've got
Chitty
yours.
Critty Bang Gang. Yeah.
That's yours, Christine. Chitty critty. And I don't know. We have to come across it naturally. So unfortunately, we don't.
Yeah.
None of us have
Needs
it.
to be bestowed upon you.
Yeah.
I mean, Critty definitely is a monumentous nickname. I always thought it was
Chitty with critty.
Too much.
Chitty with critty.
Oh, Amanda, my computer's gonna hold on.
You know what? Something's like not that funny, but like it's hilarious. Actually, funnily enough, I did love Gritty back in the day. My screen on my phone was Gritty for like a long period of time, probably too long, really.
It was who?
Gritty.
Oh, you don't know Gritty?
Gritty, the hockey mascot.
Hold on. I gotta
She
get the
knows
perfect
Gritty.
photo.
She knows Gritty.
Wait a minute. I got.
Oh, yes.
Where is the? Oh, this was the one that was my background.
This guy. Right.
She.
Oh, you are so frozen.
We are.
Oh, no, now you're not. Never mind.
Oh, I was like, no, you gotta see Gritty.
That's him.
Hold on.
She
See
wants to
Gritty.
share the screen. Yeah, beloved hockey mascot.
Here we go.
Oh my god, we should make you a hockey mascot and call you Critty.
So what's terrifying is I typed in Gritty and it automatically started putting in gritty romance books.
Love. So imagine this as Christy dress up as Gritty, but have it be like purple or something, and put Critty on it.
Look at him, he's in motion. His hair.
He's an icon.
Do you think Gritty and Grimace are related?
for sure. They're on their daddy's side.
Wait, hold on. Side by side comparison.
Like,
they related on their daddy's side for sure.
Grimace is kind of sad.
Grimace is a diva. Don't do that.
I'm gonna
like
show
that's Grimace.
Yeah, they got the same.
I'm gonna go for the silly shot of him.
Are they related or are they lovers?
Shots. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
I think their dads are
Wait,
brothers.
who's gonna write the gritty Grimace romance?
That should be the consequence.
Writing a gritty.
You have to write a fanfic if you don't read the book.
And then read it out loud.
A short fanfic.
Wait, this is so funny.
I
I fear you have gone too far.
I think that's a perfect consequence.
Here we go. So Gritty's brother. Hold on. Damn. Spoke too soon.
Liz, you have to find the fan fiction and send it to me. Yeah.
Better pick of Gritty's brother.
Wow, the brows.
Yeah, the brows I never knew were that serious.
We need to get Grimace some accessories. Clearly Gritty's mom.
Yeah, Gritty knew what he was doing. Oh, Sherman. This is the other photo that makes me laugh of Grimace.
Sherman.
That is a good one.
Out?
Oh my god, he just MMA'd off off the side of the thing.
That
Sorry.
was so descriptive.
Yeah, man.
Wait, is Jayla in the studio? Jayla, where are you at?
No, she
What?
gave up.
No, she gave up. It's just us and Gritty.
Jayla, we would love to read your fan fiction that you write.
Yeah. Can you write me that fan fiction? Gritty and Chris are roommates, and they were roommates. Listen, we're already coming up with the plot.
I was thinking they meet at a work conference for like.
Oh, yeah.
Who else could be in this book?
And it could be like a one night stand, and then they find out. Just kidding.
I already told you I was doing laundry. If you don't accept that, I don't
Liz, you are doing.
It was Gritty's fault. Don't blame Christine.
Oh my god, my alter
Liz
ego.
is already in here with the Gritty Grimace fan fiction.
Oh, of course it already exists.
It does? We should read that. Monique, you're like non-existent. Oh, never mind. Just froze.
I just hide from them. Yeah, I see the plot points. Oh, that would be fun.
They're related and they're banging?
We don't know. They might be related by marriage or something fun. I was saying they met at a conference and then they run into each other again at a reunion. But it doesn't have to be a family reunion. It could be a class reunion.
Forbidden cousin romance.
Y'all, there's lots of tracks we could take this.
I think we should submit that for the 2026 novella route. You know what I mean?
I think
Forbidden cousin romance is killing me. That's funny.
We should do a month where we read fan fictions.
We can literally do that after Jayla's month. We have 2 months of just whatever.
Yes.
So
Everyone
true.
give like a random prompt and we'll
So
find the
August.
story that matches everything.
We should do a fan pick, like everyone in the club can pick, and then we should do fanfic. Get it? Fanfic.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we're gonna have clearance for our mascot story. But anything's possible.
We'll just change their names.
A business conference for just
Yeah.
mascots. I'm
We'll have Gritty
sure
make
there
a
is,
debut.
actually.
Gritty will make the debut.
Gritty is Gritty's cousin who's related to Grimace. Gritty and Grimace are actually the lovebirds. Now the family reunion makes sense. You see what we did there? We made a story, people. And on next week's episode, we'll be going deeper into that love triangle.
And Grimace slept with both of them. We need drama, y'all. It's not just drama.
related.
Grimace is not related to Critty.
It's like you didn't understand what I said.
Critty and Gritty are related. That doesn't matter.
Oh, Grimace. I got the names confused. My bad.
I was like, why would it change if Grimace and Gritty are related?
Grimace.
It doesn't change anything.
Like Grimace and Gritty were first, and then Critty came out. Or Critty is like, you know what I mean? Like, is Critty the leftovers, or is Critty the?
Well, because we don't have the rights to Gritty or Grimace.
We're writing fan fiction. We don't have to have the rights to any of this.
I think that Gritty is.
Oh my God! The ship name is Grimace.
Gritney. That's Grimace.
Wait. Oh.
Well, in this world, I think we'll have to have them be monsters.
So there are mascot
Oh, God.
romance books.
With Critty,
But I think they fall in the like sentient object sector where it's like the mascot suit basically comes to life.
Okay.
Also, have y'all seen the game Date Anything or Date Everything?
The game?
Yeah, there's a game that just came out called Date Everything. And literally, you go around this house and you romance everything.
No.
It's a video game?
Where do you play it?
Yeah, on like the Switch.
It's Date Everything?
Yeah. Thank you.
Download it.
Thank you, Rachel, for having taste.
What?
I don't have a Switch, so I can't play.
I do. Well, the art looks cool. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah. And it has like a all-star cast of voice actors for it.
Oh, it's got voice actors?
Yeah, because they're voicing each of the characters, each of the objects.
It looks like they've got lots of.
Yeah, no, it's literally everything. It's the TV, the couch, the window, the blanket, the blah, 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 blah. Even like you can try and romance the air. Like it's crazy. There's like a beam of light that you can try and romance.
So this is like actually asking if you have Riz. Like that's how you play that.
Yeah.
Ah,
Riz.
It's like
everyone is trying to
Unhinged,
get the toilet.
but in a dating simulator.
That's funny.
Yeah, trying to date the toilet.
I wonder if they have a demo. I would play the demo.
Oh, I'm
not
sure
sure
they
if I'd
do.
I'm not sure if I'd be good enough to like own the game. You know what I mean?
I think it's just like you click the options and
Yeah, it's like one of those like dating simulator type games where you like
can't really mess it up.
I mean, you can by making the characters hate you.
Yeah. What?
Oh yeah. That was an early
Oh.
Well.
But yeah. Anyway, I wish I had a Switch so I could play that game, but alas.
Why don't you just rent one?
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to rent a Switch to buy a game to play. It's...
That could be your meet cute, Catherine.
What?
Literally be going to rent someone's Switch.
You can rent a Switch.
Online, like Craigslist.
Christy doesn't know. This isn't a thing.
I thought you were like borrow it from like the library. I was like, that'd be cool if the library. I know they do have like you can borrow.
Listen to Christy about this.
Whatever the kids do these days.
No, Christy, that's not.
What are you talking about, Christine?
This seems like a book. Seems like a story.
Where are you? But you don't even know the location.
You won't find out until you go and get on Craigslist.
You don't rent nothing from
On Craigslist.
How are you gonna rent it from Craigslist? This is just.
I think we need to go. Thank you everyone so much for joining classic literature.
Catherine is giving our sprints.
Yeah. It's time to go.
We are reading
Initiation
by
Athena Faust.
There we go. Boom, baby. Alethea Faust. It's our July book pick. It's going to be on La La Love Lit's channel. And yeah, if you're not already following our other hosts from tonight, there's their tags. See what I did there? Wow, Monique, fancy. And yeah, guys, listen, we're going to see you later. We'll get dates and stuff to you in July. It'll be day of, so stay on your toes. Stay on your toes, you know?
Follow us all on Instagram.
Stay tuned for dates. That's exactly why you follow those tags on Instagram, okay? Mm-hmm. And yeah, really, that's all I can, say. So stay blessed.
Rachel, day of. Well, yes.
Have a very Merry Christmas. And listen, guys, be peaceful. That's going to be my sign off for this. Stay peaceful. Stay peaceful, please. And we love you. We'll see you next month. Have a blessed day.
Hit it.
GTG.